What's up, everyone? Perfectly Techno here, and we are back with another episode of No More Light. Woo! How's it going, Zeke? Coffee? I'm absolutely ready for them to roll emotional damage. I think it might be actual damage. There's a chance. There's a chance. Anyways, we're just gonna dive right into it. So, while you guys roll your D100s, we'll introduce our players. First, we have Sithar, played by...
Somebody who's currently eating. Hi, I'm the Mighty Ryan, sorry.
We have Ridley, played by...
It's me, Juskar.
You don't get an intro yet. We have Professor Malum, played by...
It's me, Isaac. I just got back, and I'm also eating.
And we have Jack Moriarty, played by...
Hey, it's Dave Levels Up. I'm not eating yet, but I do have food that I'm gonna go make here in a couple minutes.
I already ate.
Fair. Well, Tutoko,
was
thank you
smart.
for going to Twitch to find the stream, and I don't know why the Discord hasn't said it yet. That's kind of weird. But it might be because we went live a little late.
Just a little bit.
Anyways, and then joining this session this week, we have Zeos, played by...
Hello, it is me, the Mineral.
Did you get your
I'm
character
back again.
swapped? Did you get your character swapped over?
Yeah.
Cool.
Did it at the moment you sent it to me.
All right. So I have rolls from Jack. Ridley, I have two
Hold on,
rolls
hold
from
on,
you.
hold on.
Yeah, ignore the first one.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
You can't do things right when he sends them to you. That's gonna set unrealistic expectations for the rest of us.
I mean,
Well,
I agree with you.
Yeah, the only person those expectations are unrealistic for is really you and Isaac. Because Timmy does things pretty
Hey.
much as I request them too.
Me,
Well, I'm sorry that I have a job, school, and a life. All right, maybe not.
You have two of those. You have two of those three things. But
Can
no,
anyone guess
it-
what those two are?
probably the two he said before he said, well, I guess I lied about that last part.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
Yep.
I too like Katy Perry.
Dude, the fact
Oh,
that
shit.
the Katy Perry quote
We got an
blows my mind.
immediate
Barlow.
raid. Hey, Barlow, thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Why is that behind all of your guys' heads?
I don't know what to tell
Fun
you.
fact, the
You're
alert
awesome.
box is behind everything now.
Yeah,
Good job.
just drag the
I
box to the
fixed
top
it.
of the list.
I fixed it
Okay.
already. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to D&D. Welcome, Flam, Gold, Barlow. What's going on, Loom? How you doing?
I'm back again.
All right. Do I
Stop
have...
disappearing.
All right. I still
What?
need your D100 roll, Sithar.
I knew there was something I was forgetting to do.
Or I will retype your name as Sithat.
33.
All right. It looks like Jack. No, Matt. Oh my God. You guys all rolled under 40.
Yeah, all
Right?
except for...
No, because Ridley told me to ignore the first one.
Oh.
Because that was
Oh.
two D100s. You all rolled under 40. All right, Malum, what happened last time? Okay,
Well,
Sotoko, don't call him so thick. You'll get in his head.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think he needs a couple more C's on that.
I think he needs a couple less C's on that.
Two
Most
or
of
three
it's
more.
most of it's
minimum.
fur.
Oh, don't you want to find out, big boy?
I don't.
I don't know,
He lives
there's more
with
than
you.
one way to shave a cat.
I feel like he already knows.
No.
Hey, Manscaped, you should reach out to my boy here. He'll teach you how to shave a cat.
All right, we're done with this conversation. Malum, give us our recap from last time.
So, as we all know,
Forests are flammable.
floors are in fact flammable. Forests. Yes, that's what we were doing. We were in the woods, abandoned by our frog, and we were all terribly disappointed about this whole ordeal. And so we put ourselves in a dome and we burned down a goddamn forest because there's nothing that says "fuck you" to the frogman by burning down his home.
Yes, you did, you act.
And also, we were going to get murdered, but mostly it was
neither
to
here nor
burn
there.
down the frogman's home. And so we did
Business
that.
comes first, survival comes second. Every time.
Exactly.
I don't feel like that should be the thing, but sure.
Matt, let me tell you why Malum sounds like Isaac. Because he's his son. Because
What?
Isaac is one of Malum's 800 kids.
Malum is one of Isaac's 800 kids. I
No,
didn't know I had 800 kids.
Isaac is one of Malum's 800 kids.
You know, I do support that.
Yeah.
And then of course the horse people show up. Burning Ring of Fire. Good title.
Oh,
Uh,
Ellie, can you take Zeos off the Long Night command and add them to the No More Light command, please? But, alright. So where you guys left off, you were on the boat again. Headed for Chaos.
yes. Sorry. Yeah.
You all wake up late in the night in time to hear what sounds like gale force winds blowing around the outside of the ship and thunder crashing above it. It's almost morning.
I'm just gonna yell, Zathar, you got this one?
Yeah. So what I was gonna say
Okay.
is he like cracks his back and stands up.
Sathar,
Malum's going back to sleep.
are you heading up onto the deck?
I'm just stretching and like setting Ridley aside.
As you set Ridley aside, you begin to see sparks of electricity in front of you, and then a dagger flies out and embeds itself in the floorboards between you and Ridley.
Ooh,
Do I see
that was close.
You would all see this.
Where did the dagger come from?
I'm going
Thin
to,
air.
Yeah.
Ninja vanish.
He
Yeah.
Alright, roll stealth for me.
21.
Alright. Several seconds later, somebody pops out of thin air as
I was
well.
gonna say Sathar is gonna grab the dagger off of the floor.
Okay.
Or like pull it out and like point it towards the rift that had just opened.
Alright. Several seconds later, a person appears from this rift, followed by a cow-sized dung beetle.
Oh, where'd the dagger go?
Welcome, new friend.
Oh, hi.
Uh,
I'm not hit.
Sathar is gonna move forward with the dagger to hold it closer and go, and you are?
Ah, you must be Big Tiger person. Sathar?
I go by many names. Sure.
I would like to use sleight of
I think
hand to get rope around his legs while hidden, and
Roll me
basically tie up his feet and pull him out from under him.
Roll me a perception check first, Zeus. See
Okay.
if the stealth even applies, Moriarty.
24.
I mean, you can still make that sleight of hand check, but he knows you're there.
Okay.
I do know you're there.
And there's a giant dung beetle behind him.
There is
Uh,
also a giant dung beetle.
Natural 26 sleight of hand.
Yeah, that'll work. Zeus, you feel rope go around your ankles right before they're just ripped out from under you.
Hey, the fuck?
I put my knee in the small of his back and start hog tying him.
This is just uncalled for.
You
appear
appear out of thin
throwing
air.
dagger.
I used your invitation. I point to, or I gesture to Cesara. I guess I can't use my hands anymore.
What
Our
invitation?
Your paper? Your summoning circle?
You remember the one he gave
All right.
that one?
We need to talk
wizard?
about inviting strangers onto the
Son of
boat,
a
Zathar.
bitch! He's gonna say he's gonna throw his dagger into it and put his hands on the back of his head and start walking around. And he goes, "Wasn't a goddamn invitation."
That's basically what it was since it summoned me here.
I wasn't supposed to.
It was.
What I did?
Supposed to do.
It was supposed to summon the other one with the weird eye and the floaty.
No, it wasn't supposed to summon anyone. Why would I want somebody random appearing directly next to
Well,
me? Do you know how I
See, that was
sleep?
my question. Well,
Because we
both
need
eyes
more
shut, I
friends.
think.
Sathar, we need more friends.
I look at Sathar. He's already tied up. Should I add him to the tow line?
I come as friend.
See, he's a friend. You can noticeably see that Ridley doesn't have his mustache on.
Is there a red line from where the adhesive is coming on and off so frequently?
Probably, yeah.
Looks like he's
Um,
got the Kool-Aid mustache little kids have.
he's Sathar's just gonna stop and go. So what'd you do? Just open it and you're here.
Yes. I just
That's
opened it. Yes.
You didn't do anything else.
Nope.
Sathar's gonna go over and pick up the note.
The soul inside it returns to you.
He's gonna look over the note.
The rune is not as you drew it. Clearly had since you handed this note off. It has clearly had things added to it.
He's just gonna stare at it and go, "Well, none of you did this."
I could not have done it.
Hey,
I am
I
not
take that as a
magical.
personal attack.
No, none of I doubt anyone that he was interacting with was smart enough. This was
Oh, okay. Well,
set up
fair.
to set up to go off when it opened, and it was supposed to just send me a message, a direct line, so that I could talk to them. I didn't need somebody appearing next to me while I was asleep. He's gonna fold the note up and put it in his bag.
I mean, it made a noise loud enough for you to wake up to it.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when somebody gets ripped through. Anyways, what are you
I'll
doing
start
here?
going through Minoru's or through Zeus's pockets.
What exactly are you doing here?
Uh,
If you opened it, you had a reason to speak with me.
you see, I saw the direction you were headed. I didn't particularly like that with the cargo you have, so I wanted to come along to
What cargo do we have?
the what's his name again?
Oh,
We have a lot of men. We have a lot of men on board. Be more specific.
He's talking about Grissif if he's attached
Yeah,
to
Grissif.
the other one.
Ah,
Wasn't particularly a fan of where you were headed with him.
How much money do you have on you, Zeus?
Uh,
none anymore
120.
is the correct answer.
You don't have that anymore. I do now.
that's just rude.
So he's showing up and throwing daggers.
I didn't throw the dagger. The dagger was thrown at me. That's why when I appeared, I kind of said, "Where'd the dagger go?"
Hold on. He's gonna say, you stole the note,
Yes.
and you opened it without your Inquisitor friend's permission. He's gonna
Without
like
the
wave
party,
his hands,
yes.
and then they threw the dagger at you
Yes.
because you were betraying them.
Oh, he's cool on
Yes.
our part then.
He's gonna start laughing and go, "Jack, get off of him. You can't go
Can I have
anywhere
my money
anyways. He's
back?
hogtied."
Yeah, well, yeah, but I wanted to. He had stuff in his pockets that isn't his anymore.
Yeah, leave
And
him
I
alone.
stand up.
I want my money back.
That's not gonna happen.
That's just rude.
No.
What were
that's
you
not
hoping to
fair.
Give boy his
accomplish?
money back, Jack.
I'll hand him 14 gold.
That's just rude. I had way more than this.
Zeus, what were you
I
hoping
stole
to
this off of
accomplish?
dead people for fair and square.
And I stole it off of someone who I could have killed fair and square.
Come on, Jack. We know you're no good with money. All the money you had disappeared in your very pockets.
That wasn't my fault.
I feel like it
First.
is.
I will throw you overboard.
That's fair.
The adults are speaking.
I am an adult.
Zeus, you just feel like you feel a gust of air, and suddenly Bonet is just right next to you, and he just leans in and goes, and just sniffs you, and then looks at Sathar and goes, "Asamar."
Hey. Don't
I
sniff
look
me.
At Bonet.
Sathar is gonna
And
also
also
lean
close.
down and sniff him.
Close, but not quite there.
No.
I'm
What,
gonna
what do
lick
I
the
have
side
to
of his
roll to
face.
smell what he is?
Ah, fuck. I don't even know. Nature at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, I would like to remind you of a tiger demon.
I would like to remind you, none of that gives you advantage on perception checks or nature checks.
That was a really good nature check you got there.
A 3.
I worked really hard on it, guys.
Guys, this guy smells definite.
No, this is-
This guy definitely smells like a person who is not from the Nine Hills.
As everyone starts smelling this random dude who popped into the room, Melon's gonna be like, "All right, not my kind of party," and just show himself out.
Bonet's
Now,
gonna
right,
look at
sit
you,
down.
Sathar, and go, "Can I eat him?"
I don't know. That
I'd
depends.
appreciate it if you didn't.
What are you offering?
Information.
Well, not contrary to popular belief, not all information is good.
On
So,
the
what?
on said party that I was with, who will be coming after you.
Oh, they will.
Why are they coming after me? What have I done?
As well, not specifically for you, for him, which you currently
Brisiff.
have in.
The dude we
tow.
have, the dude who is currently doing us a favor.
I mean, we gave them the offer. If they have the money, we'll give it to them.
That's also
True.
true.
Well, obviously they're not
Was it-
going to do that.
Were you not told about that deal?
No, I was told.
And you all decided that you didn't want to pay for him?
Well, obviously they're not. They don't plan to do that. They just want to beat the shit out of him.
Also, I don't know how to tell you this, but I have a haunting suspicion that, based on how easily you were taken, and what I saw of the fish lady, I don't think your old friends stand a chance. And now you're threatening us. Well,
Don't
I'm not
underestimate
threatening
the
you.
Inquisition.
I don't believe this man's threatening us. He's just informing us. So
Yeah, I was.
please,
Yeah,
show
giving
with
you
your hostility
information.
for a second.
Hey, Ridley?
Yeah, what's up? Would you like to
Drew-
speak to my client, or are you gonna just back off?
No. I
And
think you dropped.
really steps in front
Bro,
of you.
my client.
I think you dropped something. He's gonna start looking around.
Oh, what did I drop?
Were you wearing a mustache when you went to bed?
No, I took that off. It gets itchy.
Oh, okay. I'm not suggesting killing him, Ridley. I'm simply trying to
The other
understand.
one on my back is.
I'm
Well,
not on
yeah,
your
but he
back
likes-
anymore.
Well, the other one
Hey.
behind me, I guess, then is.
Please,
He-
keep it down. I'm representing you now.
He likes
You
likes
don't-
to kill a lot of things. Fine, Ridley.
Yes,
Ask him what he has to offer that's worth his life.
I believe you already said. My client did mention that he has information about the other random crew of
Such
Inquisitors.
as, let's show of good faith. He's the one who appeared in the middle of the night.
Okay, give me a second. Let me talk to him quickly, and we'll see what we can do.
I will provide you
Oh.
one key information to keep me alive.
He's offering one piece of information. Hey, can you just give it to me? And really like kneels down next to you.
They have the frogman with them.
Guys, they have the traitor. Wait, the traitor?
The frogman.
Like the one that knows us?
The one that burned the forest down around you guys, yes.
No, that was actually us. We burnt the forest.
Yeah, no,
He
we-
burned the forest down.
Well, he burnt the forest to escape.
No,
cover his
he
escape.
actually just
He put
Turned
out the fire. We started. a
Well, he
big
put
one.
out. Yeah, well, yeah. Cover his escape.
I think he
With,
knows less than.
I know more about the Kikimori.
he claims that the traitor's with the other party.
Does he say the Kikimori part out loud?
I'm assuming so.
I'll say it to Ridley.
To your lawyer.
Yes.
He also can provide us with further information about those bug things.
Fine. I'll make him a deal. He doesn't get any of his weapons for a minimum of 1 week.
I
He has
strip
to
his
give us
weapons.
information about the Kikamore and the trader and his current whereabouts, and we'll let him live.
Ridley kneels back down. Listen, you gotta take the plea.
I will do that, but I keep my weapons. I would like to be able to defend myself if the time comes.
You're on a boat filled with mercenaries. If you have to defend yourself, we will give you a weapon.
I believe I walk over to Sethar and like pull Sethar
I'm
aside.
doing my part.
I feel it's
Yes,
pretty
counselor?
safe. I feel like it's a pretty safe to let him have his
I
weapons.
wouldn't.
With, you
I
know,
wouldn't come here if I
Jack.
intended to kill you all or try to.
Thanks for the sub, Nate. Appreciate you, bud.
I would hope not. That would just be stupid.
Exactly.
Though, I look at Sathar. He doesn't seem very smart.
No, that doesn't even make any sense. I said I came here with the intent, obviously, not to. If I wanted to, I would have brought the whole party instead of coming here on my
That's-
own.
Not how that scroll would have worked.
Well, I don't know. I
also,
can't read the
doubt
magic.
You knew how it worked.
All
Well,
I knew
I
is
kn-
that it would contact you.
Listen. I say we let him
That's
keep
all
his
I needed.
weapons. I feel like he's gonna need it in our group.
What kind of weapons does he have on him?
That is a very good point.
How-
Daggers and a bow.
How about we give you your weapons back when we disembark?
It's fair.
Until then, we keep your weapons. Or until we know that you aren't going to stab us in our sleep.
Understandable.
I'll use Thieves' Cant to ask him where he's from.
Origin place or of where I came
This is
from
more
previously?
a test to figure out whether or not you know Thieves' Cant.
Oh, I do know Thieves Can't.
Okay.
Okay, tell him where you're from.
How the fuck do I say it?
Just say it. It's Steve's Camp.
Uvaras?
Uluroth?
Ularas?
What is your relation to Uluras?
My home.
Outside of that, what did you do there?
I lived there. That was it. It was where I grew up.
The act of living requires other actions.
No, I just
like
grew up there, and
acquiring
then once I
consuming food, finding shelter.
well, my family, we worked at various jobs there until I decided to leave and go adventuring.
So you're a con man. Gotcha.
An assassin, but yes.
Same thing.
So you inform us that you were an assassin after asking for your weapons back
He
after
informs
sneaking.
me. You can't understand any of it. We're speaking in cant.
That's true. It's just a bunch
It
of
sounds like
gibberish.
we're talking about the weather and
They're
something.
talking-
I understand.
They're talking about the local fish species.
Really just staring at them weirdly.
She's like, what the fuck is happening?
There's a lot of fish around. What do you mean local fish species?
I don't care about no fish bear.
Okay, well
Shouldn't care about the fish bear.
I'm gonna untie my client. Ridley starts undoing the knots.
Anyways,
I
let's show him
appreciate being
to
able to
to your new room.
Move.
It's up in the crow's nest.
Ah, yes.
I like it.
I'll untie him. Put my rope away.
Stand back up and stretch. Like, teleporting is not fun. That was not expected.
Well, considering that wasn't
Well, you'll
normal
definitely feel
teleportation.
better if you don't get tackled right afterwards.
That also didn't help.
Well,
Getting thrown to the floor.
Oh, you didn't get thrown. Your feet got pulled from under you. Your face
Right.
smacked hard, boy.
Yeah, so I got thrown to the floor basically.
yeah, no. Next time you try teleportation, try actually teleporting, not whatever half-twisted magic that was.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That's on you. That's your card.
My
I'm
question
very
is, why
aware,
didn't
as
you
my
use
card wasn't my card.
use that to get us out of here? Get us out of that whole bug problem.
Because it wasn't me.
Yeah, okay.
Do you think if I could teleport, I would A, rip somebody soul first through a different plane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ridley? You're right, but no need to interject.
I mean, you asked.
You're not wrong, but shut up.
Second,
I mean, a lot of random souls have been showing up lately. As Malum looks over at the gun, I can only assume is holstered at Jack's side.
You can't even see it.
Oh, okay. Is it
It
under your
doesn't
cloak
seem
or
to
whatever?
exist unless I'm holding it.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Then, being unable to find it, I'm just going to look at Jack.
All right, I had to get the new cat ears out.
Oh, you're talking about my friend.
Yes. Yes, I am.
That's
I,
different.
Anyways.
I
ideas.
pull the gun out of what looks like nowhere. What do you think about the new guy? Should I shoot him?
I don't care. If you want to.
That
Jack,
doesn't
put
mean
the
yes.
gun away. Jack, put the gun away.
Wait, don't shoot my client.
Jack,
I don't.
I'll put the gun away.
thank you. Holy shit. How... Deckhand. He's just gonna yell, hoping that somebody from the deck wanders down.
Ellie in chat screaming, shoot him!
I
So
betrayed
one
them.
of the mercenaries just pops his head below deck. Yes?
Hey, how far are we from chaos?
Half a day's travel?
Phenomenal, thank you.
As the guy just nods to you and closes it, Bonet looks at you and goes, I could have told you that.
Well, Vonet, to be fair, I forget every once in a while when you're standing there. You're very forgettable sometimes, which is good. I mean, you know, it's you want to infiltrate a place, and I would pay to not be the center of attention in a room. Most of the time, it's the tail.
You
I
don't
feel like it'd be
have
the
to
fact that
pay,
you're
you can
orange.
just transform.
So quick recap of what's happening for people who showed up a little late. Zeos teleported from the other party to this one. They hogtied him, and now they're deciding what to do with him while he tries to negotiate.
I am no longer
With the
hogtied.
You're right, you are no longer
I was
hogtied.
released.
Now they're figuring out what to do with him while Ridley acts as lawyer?
All right, this
And
way to your room,
Jack stole
Zeus.
all
Let's
of his
go.
shit.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
It's morning.
It's early morning. Like,
I did
before
in fact
dawn
put
morning.
14 gold back in your pouch, by the way.
What are you? He's gonna look at Zeus. What are you? What do you eat?
He's an assassin from
He's-
Uluran.
He's an ASMR. He eats normal people food. Bonet says.
Mhm.
He's gonna lean in. Sathar's gonna like lean in really close for a second and go, "Is normal people food other people? I don't remember what these people
It's
eat."
not normal. it's not other people.
Bonet's gonna lean back and go, no, unlike you and me, they eat like plants and shit.
Why?
I don't know.
That's so self-righteous. Anyways,
Sathar, it's what I eat.
oh, do you want? Ridley, you're
Oh
willing
yeah,
to
the
share
dog
some
food.
Do you want popcorn and candy bars?
It's all just yeah. Yeah.
Actual
Have you
garbage.
eaten? You?
Not recently.
Well,
Malum sort of like locks eyes with Sathar. Like, this we're offering him some of that food.
no. Other, no,
Oh,
not,
okay,
not,
okay.
no. Do we have more of that food?
Malum's like, I think I got some in this pocket.
There. Hey,
Pulls out
just
like
I
some
look at
soggy
Cesar.
brass bread.
You have me. I've been told about the food.
before
We
we
can do
get
that
there,
at any point.
yeah, before we get there, we should probably whip up another batch because that's been extraordinarily helpful.
Oh, okay. So, question: do we want this food to, you know, or do we want it to make people, you know, murder each other?
How about they die? Because I can't foresee a situation where we're standing around somebody offering them food and want them to break out into a murderous rage.
But I don't want to kill people.
I can
Why
make
would
my
you do it?
own food if you just give
And-
me a fishing rod and some way to cook.
Ridley, it puts them into a very deep sleep.
They just get tired.
How deep? Like they would never wake up?
Dirt nap kind of sleep.
That's called death.
Yes, but it's
Nailed
also a
it.
type of sleep.
Yeah, but I'm not that stupid.
It's called the
I
longest
don't
sleep
think
Remember,
you're
it's
stupid,
fine.
for a
Ridley.
reason.
Oh?
Their souls go to power your kingdom. Well,
Oh, that's true. We could just bring him back.
Just gonna.
Anyways, do we want to
I
do
don't
that
like the
and
secret messages that are happening.
Neither do I.
Messages.
tippity tap? Clickety
I
clackety and
thought
roll to
PT was
attackety?
tippity tapping. To
No,
someone.
that's definitely not me.
That's me typing in chat.
Oh, I see. Carry on. I just was wondering who was going to betray the party now.
Yeah,
Let's be honest,
My money
you're
was-
the most likely contender.
yeah. My money was on Malum.
What's happening?
Melon grabs the note and opens it. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Damn.
If it did work the way that you wanted it to, it would just bring you back to me.
Yeah. As it wouldn't exactly bring you anywhere.
And where did that bring
Maybe
you?
that's where I want to be.
Back to me.
Next to me. Are you hitting on me, Malum? Oh,
Oh?
Professor.
Alrighty.
Okay. Hold on.
The
Oh,
professor's had quite a few women in his day, but never any quite so hairy.
I'll change into Malum, but like a female version.
Titty Malum.
yeah. You watch as
no.
Moriarty just turns into an old woman.
With a mustache and a beard.
It's literally Malum without the mustache and the beard.
And the world's saggiest titties, like between my knees.
Anyways, why don't we work on making some of
Definitely
that
should have
food?
left 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, why don't we work on making some of that food? Ridley,
Is there a fishing rod around?
do you know how to fish?
Someplace I can cook?
Me?
Yes, you.
I have a hammer.
Zeos, this entire time, Vonet has just been staring at you and he has not blinked.
Can I help you?
I don't think I have eyelids. Oh yeah, I do.
He just looks at you and he goes, "Would you like me to prepare dinner?" And he just kind of smiles at you. And instead of his normal teeth, which he normally has, he very clearly has all the fangs out right now.
If it's not me and it's not human, maybe?
Well, you're no fun. And you watch as the fangs retract back up into his jaw, retract back behind his teeth.
Well, I'm not exactly, that's not exactly my partake, you know. Like, I do like meat, just not, the human variety.
It's been so long since I've had true ASMR blood.
Could you make him more useful?
I
if you
am
did that?
not true ASMR.
Really?
Is-
Are you-
I am of the
you're,
fallen
like, stuck
variety.
in-
He's gonna look at you,
True
Jackie
ASMR.
goes, "Oh, no, I follow the pact."
Okay.
No new vampires in my lineage.
That's rough.
I am of the fallen ASMR variety.
Asimir.
ASMR.
I hate
I know.
you.
I was about to say like
I've
Only pure
made that
ASMR,
joke
I'm
so
like-
many times that it's stuck in his head now.
I hate it.
well, so long as we all blame PT.
Just helping you out. I mean, yeah, it's.
I
Steve's
blame
fault, for
PT.
sure.
It's PT's fault.
Fair, reasonable, understandable, 100%. Moving right along.
All right,
Sure,
well,
I'm-
Zeos, then I guess we'll find you some food and give you
If
back your
just,
weapons.
like
and
like
have-
like I said, if you just give me a fishing rod and someplace I can cook, I
Bro,
can make
I don't
that.
know
We got all of the bread. Just come this way.
Malum, don't kill him.
No, it's the good bread. It's the mercenary
Oh,
bread.
okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah, we're-
fine. Just,
we're already
just
out
go
of
with
that
him.
bread.
That's called hardtack. Make sure he dips it in water or it'll break his fucking teeth.
Yeah, surely he knows that. You know how you know how sailing works, yes.
Yes. We
Great.
took a very long journey to get over to where we were.
Oh,
As
tell us all
Malum
about it.
throws the hardest like bread you've ever seen in your goddamn life at you.
It's a kitchen floor tile.
It is essentially a rock.
I will never do ASMR Sutoko ever. I hate ASMR with a burning passion.
Why?
He'll
Just,
do it.
like,
He'll
talk
do it next
louder.
Friday. I'll offer him money.
It would have to be a hefty amount because
Hey,
I ain't doing it for cheap.
$7.
Nope.
Hey guys,
$8.
there are new memes in the meme chat, and one
There
of them
are.
is
I've
about
been
Malum's
reading them as they
betrayal.
come out.
You wouldn't betray the party, would you? Right? Right?
No.
Hey, as long as he kills the younglings first, I'm okay with it.
As long as
Yeah,
he kills
that would mean
Rit.
Ridley.
I find this to be an acceptable agreement.
Anyways, so Zeos, you're going to get some food, and then Malum, I'm assuming you're taking him to the crow's nest?
Yep. To the crow's nest. Mostly because I've realized that no one has cleaned the ship, which means the crow's nest just coated with blood.
And viscera. And I think there's
Yeah,
still an
like,
arm up there.
Actually, don't
Someone
think.
literally
I don't
cut the
actually
heads up
think
here.
any of you have been up there since something started killing people up there. So you guys don't really know what's up there.
Well, I'm sending
mean-
him up first.
Well, we've been hold on. We've been at sea for a while now since that particular encounter, and we've gone near enough to land that Bird should have taken most of the larger pieces away. So
And I
Coated
assume-
in blood,
I assume
though.
our higher crew would have cleaned it up, right?
there's also a good chance of that. Anyways, yeah, you first.
Zeos, as you climb up this ladder to the crow's nest, when you pop your head up, the very first thing you notice is that one of the mercenaries is dead and missing his head.
It seems you
No,
need.
that guy's tied up behind the ship.
No. There's a new body.
Oh, fuck.
Hey guys, I think you might be missing one of your crewmates up here. He's also he might have lost a head. He's a little ahead of the game.
Interesting.
Oh, God.
Well, this is your room. We'll get rid of the body. Don't worry.
Just yeet it down to the deck.
Yeah, Malum just starts pushing it over the edge of the crow's nest.
Roll the hit.
No.
Well, to hit what?
Whoever's on the
Somebody
whoever's on the
underneath,
deck.
It'd be hilarious.
No, you just
Whoever's
watch
on the
as the crew stops what they're doing as this guy's body just slams into the deck. I'm not putting on multiple sets of cat ears.
More.
It's not happening.
Put on the second set.
No.
Put on the second set, or the shark cat comes out.
No.
Yeah, it seemed unlikely.
Or shark cat.
Aha. See, you forgot the most important step. If you tell me to put on the hat after the cat ears, it just goes over them.
I didn't put it on yet.
No, leave one of the ears out.
Oh, yeah, you're fair. You're right. That's funnier.
Now it looks like it's eating you.
Good.
Nom.
No, noms and bitch crits and halfwits.
Yeah, wrong one.
There's another cat ears. This is the third cat ears. Put the cat ears on. Anyways. There's nothing else up here. It's just that one body.
Yes. There's nothing else up here except for dried blood.
Gotcha.
Well, you
But
have
might
half
want
the
a pillow,
day.
I guess.
Yeah, you have half the day. We'll be there around noonish. Um, They're gonna walk over and kind of grab the body by the ankle. How fresh is it?
Very. Like, it
body's
happened
on
in
the
the
deck.
last 10 minutes.
Oh,
Sick. Sathar's gonna kind of drink him like a juice box for a second. Look
When
at
you
him
go to
go.
drink him, there's no blood left in him.
God, not this shit again.
Really, just kind of looking up at the crow's nest, and just whoever's near is like, should we deal with that?
Hey, Rip Malum, help me.
Malum's still up in the crow's nest.
we got another meme.
Sathar. Sathar was with you. Who's climbing up?
No,
behind
so the body's on the deck
Yeah,
because
the body's on the
Malum
deck. We pushed it
you?
off.
threw
Oh,
it
I
down.
misunderstood.
Yeah,
I missed that part.
yeah, no, that's fair. Malum yeeted the body off the edge of the crow's nest.
How many sets of cat ears do you have?
He bought a lot today.
Gotta love Amazon.
I technically bought a lot on Sunday,
I was there.
but I'm now wearing 3 sets. And I have 4 more.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, people
You're an
said
addict.
they wanted variety in their cat ears.
All right.
Honestly, I feel less stupid with more than one pair on than I did with just the one. Get out of
That
there.
doesn't make sense, but okay.
No, that checks out for me.
I don't feel
Alrighty.
like that should check out. Anyways. I guess I'm
Alrighty.
just chilling up in the
Yeah.
crow's nest.
Yeah, good luck.
You might
We'll
want
be
to
there
figure
running.
out who's killing people up here.
Sorry,
before
someone's
we're
killing
on.
people up here?
Oh yeah, it's been a
Well,
constant
that body's brand
problem.
new.
Well, I saw the body, yes. But I don't know that it's I didn't know
That's
it was a
like-
constant thing.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
it's
it's
like
happened.
the third
It's
one.
yeah, it's happened more than once. It keeps draining all of their blood, whatever it is. We thought it was a dragon. Turns out it's not a dragon because we're way too far from that.
Also, I don't
Good.
think dragons are particularly blood drink, but you know.
Eh,
From what I've
depend on
read,
the dragon.
I don't
What have you read?
on dragons.
Right. What you don't really strike me as the reader.
Well, that's not my problem.
really? All right. Well, I mean, I guess.
You can believe what you want about me.
Oh, trust us, we will.
Anyways, if anything starts like beating wings or moving really quickly, or you hear a really loud gust of wind, just start screaming. I'm sure somebody will hear you.
Yeah, we'll be on our. We'll be right up if you do that.
Vonet looks up from where he's standing over the body on the deck and just yells, "Nobody heard this guy!"
Yeah, I don't
Who
think
do-
I'll be screaming.
How do we know he screamed?
True.
Well, we probably didn't, cause he's dead. Probably died before he could.
Well, then scream before you die.
Don't be like that guy. Scream first. Scream before you die.
Vonet just yells up from the deck, "Die slower!"
Exactly.
He gets it. Or I can invite Vonet to stay up here with you if you want.
I'm good.
All right.
All right, great. We'll let you get situated. As Malum starts heading down the ladder.
Sathara's gonna follow him.
Kind of sit on the find a spot that doesn't have dried blood on it and just.
You cannot find a spot in this
Malum
crow's nest
notices
that
that you're
doesn't.
trying to find
Well.
a place that isn't. Malum will prestidigitation like a 5x5 square on the ground clean for you. There you go. You can start there.
Guess that works.
As
I guess.
as they all climb down and leave you up here, you just feel a gust of air, and Vonet's just squatting on the side of the crow's nest. He's just looking at you. He goes, "Hey there."
You're the one who's been doing it, hasn't it?
I keep your secret, you keep mine.
Gotcha.
Or more, you keep my secret, I won't eat you. I won't make you the next one.
That's fair.
But a man's gotta eat.
Just not me.
Not yet.
How about not ever?
We'll work on that part.
I'll take it. Close enough.
So why are you actually here?
Well, that was the main reason. I wasn't expecting to get teleported for one.
Well, you know,
Because from
It
what
took
I
a-
was
it
told
took
from my
a-
party, they said it would, communicate. I would get to communicate with him, not
it took a fair bit of
Teleport.
speed to adjust that note.
so you did that. Okay. Another one of your secrets.
Well, if you tell anybody that one, I'll just decapitate you and throw your body overboard.
Again, not planning on doing that.
Oh, good. And you're here to kill the alchemist?
I would like to, yes.
Interesting.
Or at least keep him away from my home.
He-
At the very least.
Very well. Well, and he kind of looks up as you see kind of like the first vestiges of dawn on the horizon. He goes, "Have fun," and you just feel like almost just suction of air being pulled away from you, and he's just gone.
All right.
What are the rest of you guys doing down below?
I'm trying to find where Jack went so I can reapply my mustache.
Jack went to get food. IRL. So we'll come back to you.
I assume we just
Yeah.
put on the
You put
mustache.
the mustache back on. Malum, Sathar, what are you up to?
Sathar finishes his book that he was writing for Ridley on necromancy,
Okay.
and then walks up and gives it to him. Here you go.
Do I have to read this now?
Just keep it on you. It'll be important later.
Okay. I don't know why you're trying to teach me magic. It doesn't really do me any good.
No, it's understanding the magic. It's not teaching it to you. How else are you going to rule over mages if you don't know how their magic works?
I just get a magic advisor? Have him tell me everything.
Just like your father.
Isn't that what Sathar is doing?
While I can't find any problems with that plan right now, I'm sure I'm right. So if you could read the book.
Fine. Ridley just goes sits down in the corner and starts reading the book.
Appreciate you, bud. You want anything to eat? Maybe some orange slices? We don't have orange slices. Maybe some
Why
hard
would you
bread?
offer it?
I don't know. I knew you liked orange slices.
And you offered it
Look at
without
that
there
big
being
piece
any?
full of bread.
Whatever,
Well,
just give-
yeah.
Just give me some bread.
All right,
Like now.
you got it. Just gonna go get some of the bread and bring it back with a cup of water.
All right. Malum, where did you slither off to?
Malum is actually, if he heard about the necromancy book, he wants to read said book. So he's sort of slinking around, waiting for Sathar to,
Waiting for Ridley to get bored and put the book down.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Once Zathar is out of the room, he's gonna sort of encourage this action. But so, how did those vampire books end?
I don't know. Why don't you read them? And he pulls out the vampire book and hands it to you.
Nah, unfortunately, I can't read common.
Can't read common.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be the professor?
Well, we were far more prestigious at the university. We read Dwarven and Elvish,
And you're saying you're so
legacy
smart, but you don't
languages.
understand Common?
Well, I mean, I can speak it, but reading it seems a bit. Why don't you read it to me?
Okay. And really starts reading out the book.
Great. Malum's gonna pick up the necromancy book and start reading it.
So really just reading the
Never
first
beat 'em after midnight.
Pirates
Just out loud.
aloud.
Hey, Fenris, thanks for the follow.
Did you just trick Ridley into giving you the book about necromancy that Sathar wrote?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Amazing.
That is exactly what happened. I rolled it, Matt, so you could see it. What did you give him in return?
Me?
Yeah, did you even give him anything or just...
No, he made
No.
him read. He told him to read the other book. He's
Yeah,
reading
to
the other
him.
book to him.
Just reading Pirates out loud.
I asked him if he would read me the vampire book, and so he would have put down the
After-
necromancy book. I just started reading that.
After like 30 minutes, I look over at Malum and go, "Are you even paying attention?"
I am. No, I love the lead vampire.
Ridley-
just grabs the book out of your hand.
Ridley, when you
What are you
look,
talking about?
Ridley, when you look up, you notice that there is a large number of mercenaries sitting like around you listening, and Vonet is bringing more down from above decks.
I love this.
Yeah, he just continues reading after that. Then
People look at
story
this
time
wholesome
with Ridley.
content. People say we're the villains.
Right?
Besides us throwing a body off of a crow's nest and drinking it like a juice box, like
the
it's
fact
it's
that,
about as wholesome.
And the
content as
fact
you
that
can
one
get.
of his hands only has 4 fingers on it.
and the fact that Vampirates is an erotic novel.
These are all adults. You're
Right,
doing them a
except for the
service. Some
12-year-old
of them might not
reading
even be able to read.
Reading it.
Sathar, where are you at?
That's a phenomenal.
I would assume
question.
you were above decks, like, guiding them towards chaos.
Yes, where I would want them to land on chaos because I don't want them to pull into the main dock.
Yeah. Well, as you're above deck, you're watching that occasionally, like, you'll see one mercenary talk to 2 or 3 others, and then they'll all disappear for a little bit. And then one of them will come back and talk to 2 or 3 others, and it goes on until the top of this deck is like a quarter manned at best.
Like if it needs 12 people, there are 4 people currently manning it.
If it needs 12 people, there are 3 people currently manning it.
Oh, fun. Yeah, math. Right.
But this ship
just
this ship requires a crew of like 30.
He's gonna kind of look around and go, "Where is everybody?"
No response.
Jack just says, I don't know.
He's gonna just walk downstairs to see what's going on.
When you walk down the stairs, you see the entire crew sitting around Ridley reading this book, and Bonet just looks at you and puts a finger to his lips before Celerity dashing over to you and go, "We must encourage the boy's education if we want him to keep reading."
We still need people to man the ship so we don't all die at sea.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. Wouldn't be the first time that I've survived a shipwreck.
Me either. However, he's gonna say as he walks up and taps just enough people, like not interrupting Ridley, but just tapping enough people to actually man the deck and like doing the get upstairs motion.
The first person you tap on the shoulder who turns around is Viet, and he goes, "What the fuck do you want? I'm listening to something."
He's just gonna wave at him and move to the next person. And anyone that he knows is like, not a
Like lower, you're going for like lower
Yeah.
ranking guys.
yeah, like people that he can tell like get the hell upstairs, and they'll begrudgingly do it and then curse him under their breath.
All right, enough guys go back upstairs to keep the ship sailing at a successful pace.
He's then gonna just look at Fonet and say, yeah, they can come down here and listen if they want. We just need to continue sailing. Anyway, I'm
What-
going back up deck.
When you say that, Vonet pulls out a pad and a pencil and just begins scribbling furiously. And then you watch as he dashes over to Viet and they nod to each other before Viet walks up to the wall next to the stairs and just pins it in with a knife.
I'm gonna walk up and see what the note says.
It says work shift, reading shift. And it just has everybody's names under it.
Whatever. He's gonna go back upstairs. Oh wait, he's gonna put one step on the stair and then pause and turn around to make sure that Ridley isn't reading the necromancy book. And once he verifies that it's the vampires, he's just gonna start like is Malum sitting next to him just reading this?
Well, as soon as the crowd started gathering and Ridley got distracted, I think he would walk away. Find sort of a corner.
Alright, he's gonna poke around to see if he sees the necromancy book, and just assuming that Ridley stored it somewhere and didn't let somebody else take it, he's gonna go back up on deck and continue to help them sail.
Alright. Zeos, you're just sitting in the crow's nest.
I am indeed. I am flipping through my notebook.
As you are flipping through the notebook, a soldier comes up and just looks at you. And then
Help
just he looks at you, he goes, I'm manning the crow's nest.
Oh.
So, what the fuck are you doing up here?
Well, in case you missed the whole thing that happened with them, this is now apparently my room. So I'm just up here.
Oh, so you live here now.
In a way, yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks, I think? I don't know. Go back to...
You hear a loud buzzing as the dung beetle just flies up and is just hovering next to the crow's nest trying to figure out where to put down the dung ball.
I just motion him to go back down to the deck. Go back down.
The dung beetle looks at you and then just flies off towards one of the other ships that is sailing alongside you. And you watch a bunch of soldiers yelling at it like it's a seagull as it just plops down right in the middle of the deck and drops the ball.
That works.
Alrighty, as the day continues, you guys get through about half the day and you find yourself... You are within 15 minutes of the shores of Chaos, and you can see your landing point, Sathar.
He is going to go below deck. Is Ridley still reading?
He is. Are you still reading, Ridley?
100%.
Yeah, he is indeed.
He's just gonna kind of sigh and then go back out or go down to the room where Jackson, and say, "Hey, we're nearing shore. We need to drop anchor and prepare a boarding party."
You're talking to me, yes?
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't
More
want to
s-
leave the new guy behind, so I'll go collect him.
I'll go find Malum. Ridley is out reading Vampirates.
Why the fuck's he doing that? Didn't he already finish that series?
Yeah, he's reading it to most of the crew.
Fucking why? That seems like a waste of everybody's time.
Whatever they do in their off time is none of my business. Even if. Anyways, we'll save Ridley for last then, because we know where he is and he's not moving. So,
Neither am I.
do you know where Malum is?
None of you have seen Malum since Ridley started reading.
Sathar's just gonna start walking around the boat looking for where he could possibly be.
Malum, where are you hiding with this book?
Like, is kind of dark below decks. He's just gonna sit among the crew, listening to Ridley, just like sort of off to the side.
So, Thar, give me a perception check.
I feel like he'd be able to see a gray-haired man next to him with
Yeah,
this crowd of
you
mercenaries.
see. So you know when you turn around and you're looking over to see if you can see Malum, you notice that everybody in the crowd is staring intently at Ridley, except for you see Malum's head just looking down.
I'm gonna walk over behind Malum and look to see what he's reading.
You know what he's reading.
I do know what he's reading, and I'm gonna go, huh, that's interesting. Where'd you get that?
I think you know.
Look,
Very
I know
fascinating.
my writing is phenomenal, but any reason you stole that from Ridley?
Yeah, I wanted to read it.
Fair enough. I can talk through
Quite
necromancy.
fascinating.
But he's gonna say as he holds out the book and goes, another time we have to go land.
All right.
Do you hand him the book?
I'll climb up to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
He's gonna take the book back and put it in his bag.
Zeos, Jack pops his head into the crow's nest.
What's up, fuckface? Come on. I'm gonna give you some of your shit back. We're gonna check some shit out.
The guard goes, "Thank God, I hate guard duty."
No, not you. That
Aw.
fuckface.
He just goes, "Aw." Just turns around and starts watching
You know what?
watching
You
the
know what?
ocean
You're
again.
gonna come too. Who do you want to take your place up here who's not currently busy?
Well, shit, everybody's either on a shift or in their designated reading time, so I guess I'll just stay up here.
Fair enough.
Designated reading time.
Wait. Is there somebody you want me to take designated reading time away from?
No, everybody on the crew's pretty nice.
Is he in a crew of mercenaries?
Mercenaries
Being
are
a
nice to
merc
each
doesn't mean
other.
you're a bad person. Look at Deadpool.
I mean,
bad example.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
Sure, the
to be
designated read time is
I
important.
mean, to be fair, these guys' definition of nice may be a bit corrupted, considering the last thing they did before leaving a town to burn was kicking indoors and stealing money.
Well, yeah. Well, now they're all sitting around listening to a small child read an erotic vampire romance
Pirate.
book.
Vampire pirate
I-
boat.
So you know it all balances out in the end.
I fucking guess so.
Like Jack, he only kills people when he has a reason. It's not always a good reason, but he always has a reason.
I suppose.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Get up and follow him down the crow's nest.
I'll just kind of slide down the ladder system,
Yeah.
and then I'll stand at the bottom and wait for him to catch up.
As you guys are getting ready, Viet walks up to you, Sithar, and says, "What exactly are you going ashore for? Why are we stopping here?"
I
This
believe
fucking
I have
cat.
traded you, or I believe I have treated you fairly well, and as an equal. And there are some things about the boat that I have not asked, and this is one of the things that I request you do not ask. There's something on.
Allow
Sure
me
that
to
I need to
allow
look
me
at.
to rephrase. Are you going to need torches and climbing gear?
Yes, we will.
All right. He looks back at you as he walks. He takes a couple steps and looks back at you. He goes, "I don't much care what you do, but it makes it difficult to outfit you when I don't know what you're doing."
I appreciate that. We are going inshore to we have to infiltrate a town, a smaller town on the edge. And while it's not overrun, I know where we need to go. I would just rather not draw attention.
What do you need the climbing gear for then?
To get up the rock face.
Well, you have a wonderful time with that.
And down. into the cavern. Anyways, yeah, we will do that. By the way, do you know why all of the people are so interested with Ridley's reading of Vampirates?
How long were you at sea? The first time?
Which lifetime? Oh. I want to say several months.
Hmm. Well, once you're at sea for several more, you'll understand why you take any chance you can get at entertainment.
Fair enough. We will need Ridley though. So.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
that sucks for the crew then. Fuck. I
I don't know.
I guess I'll have to read for them.
We can see if Ridley wants to continue reading.
Read on the go.
He's gonna go downstairs and gather Ridley.
All right.
Ridley's something with you.
Okay.
Yeah, Ridley doesn't want to get left behind. Who would want to get left behind by Sithar?
That's a good question. Anyways, I think we have everybody, right?
Yeah, pretty sure. You gave Zeos his weapons back, Jack?
Yeah.
All right. How many of the mercenaries are you bringing with you? If any.
Probably maybe one. Maybe one to stay with the boat.
Okay.
Maybe two, so that it's not just one dude in our boat, so that we actually have a chance of coming back to a boat.
Reasonable.
Hey, the guy in the crow's nest said he hated guard duty. I bet he'll hate it even more if we take him to shore with us. Can we have him?
Yeah, we can take him. We just need one more as well.
And just make him. Hey, I know you said you didn't like guard duty. I made arrangements for you to come to shore with us. Oh, by the way, you're guarding the boat. Stand here.
It might actually be better than just being in the crow's nest.
Yeah, crow's nests kind of suck. But
I mean, it depends on how high you want to get.
this guy crawls down from the crow's nest because, you know, you don't really need anyone in the crow's nest when your ship's fucking parked. And him and Viet go with you.
All right.
I look at the guy who was up in the crow's nest. I'm gonna call you Leroy. I don't know why.
He kind of just shrugs.
Okay, so when we get there, there's going to be a small cliff face to our north. We need to scale that, stay along the left-hand side, and follow it for around 40 minutes. Once there, we're going to hit a small town. Do not look anyone in the eyes.
Rather specific request. Okay.
Not a request. It's a warning.
The whole time we're moving through like this whole excursion, I'm spending my time looking for alchemical ingredients.
Alright. Well, first, let's see if you guys make it up the cliff face.
I'm
Okay.
also looking for alchemical ingredients on the cliff face. Mosses, mushrooms, shit like that.
So, this cliff is a sheer vertical cliff. Which, up until teleportation became the tried and true strategy of armies, was all the defenses that Chaos needed.
That's fair.
So, who is going to be climbing and setting down your guys' pythons?
Nose goes, Sathar says as he touches his nose.
Touch my nose right after.
Ridley
Well,
isn't
unless
paying
you want us
attention.
to all die, Malum's not going to lead.
Fuck, Jack will
Or
do
yes,
Sathar's just gonna lean down and slowly raise Ridley's like hand so that it's his fingers touching his nose, just staring at Jack. After he says that he'd do it, just to try to help Ridley get used to it.
Jack, give me an acrobatics check.
Natural 23.
Yep. You guys, he sets the pythons with pristine accuracy, and you guys have an easy time getting up this cliff.
See, Ridley, this is why nose goes is one of the best leadership tactics that one can have.
Incorrect.
Or you just have someone that's good at this.
I have no evidence of it turning out poorly, so.
We
It's
did have
great to
somebody
me.
good for it, and nose goes brought them out. Works every time.
I don't think it.
will swiftly
feel like-
forget about this.
I don't feel like that's accurate, 'cause especially if you're looking for someone who is high reaction time. Typically, they're the first person to react, but you know,
He has a point.
Unless they want to do it.
I don't think they'd want to do it. Typically,
Jack said he'd do it. I'm
'Cause
assuming
Jack
this is all
really
just being
good.
this is all just being discussed as they're climbing underneath Jack.
Yes.
At
Well,
natural
look.
20, can I look for any mosses or anything growing on the cliff face on my way up?
As you are climbing up this cliff, you manage to just grab a bird, throw it out of its nest, and take its eggs.
Can I throw the bird at Zeus?
I mean, wherever you throw it, it's gonna start flying about half a foot after it leaves your hand, so sure.
I know, I just want to freak him out.
it's not gonna freak me out.
That's
Okay, I'll
true.
break its neck and then throw it at Zeus.
That's true. Zeus has seen some shit.
I am also an assassin.
I'm
I'm
not an
prepared for
assassin, I'm a mastermind. I'm testing.
Yeah, but you're also talking to me actively.
And
And you get
well-
pelted with a dead bird.
Well, hold on.
no, I'm gonna
The
block
question
bird. I'm-
it's important if I'm above you or below you, because if I'm below you, you're looking down at me and you're not gonna see him throw it down at you. But if I'm up,
I don't have to look at you to talk to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you guys have
That's
climbed before,
true.
you're always looking up. It doesn't matter who you're talking to.
I've climbed.
Which
I
is
may
really
just be
annoying.
bad at
I
climbing.
hate when people do that because I can't hear them as well, but you know.
Yeah, but you know what makes it? You know what makes them a lot harder to hear when they die because they fall off the mountain and hit the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I just did like indoor rock climbing.
Oh. Okay, well they die because they
I
fall off
also
the
wasn't-
indoor rock climbing
I
thing and hit the ground.
I also
Look, man,
wasn't
that
talking
happened
about
one
specifically
time.
rock climbing.
Anyways, you guys successfully make it up the cliff. You throw this bird and it bounces off a rock that you were using as a foothold earlier, Jack, and just bounces past the party and lands promptly in the boat where Viette looks up at you and goes, "Hey, what the fuck?"
I yell down, lunch! We might be a while.
You guys are noticing that Malum is taking noticeably longer to get up this hill than the rest of you.
You dying, Malum?
I'm fine. It's, old bones.
You gotta give him a break. He might have a heart attack.
I won't have a heart attack.
It's not that far to the top of the cliff, Ridley. You can rest when we get up there. You're not gonna die, right?
I'm fine.
I like staring at darkness.
Hey, Sethar, did you know he doesn't know how to read common?
Ooh.
Malum, as everybody done.
Zeus? Oh.
Jack stopped climbing and looked down confused. I'm sorry, fucking what?
Malum, you don't know how to read. I've watched you read Common.
You and I read Common together working on the... What the fuck are you telling this fool?
He claimed
No,
it was
that
something
was-
about
that was a spell.
his knowledge of the from the academy, and I'm like, what sort of idiots are at that academy if they don't know how to read Common?
First off, the legacy languages are Elvish and Dwarvish. All right. Second off, let's keep climbing.
Why did you tell Ridley that you didn't know?
We'll have to get back to this. I'm
Yeah, we should.
I'm out of breath.
Well, I believe he told me that so that he can get me to read the book, so that he could then take the necromancy book.
Ah,
I like how Ridley was smart enough to piece that together and just didn't give a shit.
I looked down. What necromancy book?
I wrote a necromancy book.
We should chat later.
We can all chat.
We should just have
To
like a
get to the
group
top
reading.
of this cliff.
Yeah, I just like to imagine you guys all stopped and you're talking and Zeos is like, can we fucking go?
I'm
Oh,
very
yeah.
curious as to know why I can't look at people.
So, you guys get to the top of the cliff. Safely.
I've never been to Kaboom. Or Chaos.
What? That's good, because you still won't have been.
Chaos, I meant. I meant Chaos.
I know,
When
you
you
still
get when
won't
you
have
get to the top
Yeah.
of when you get to the top of this and you look out over the island, you realize that this entire island is made out of the same dark, almost ashy colored rock. As far as you can see. And that instead of trees, there are spires of rock jutting up out of the ground everywhere.
Hell of a place to call home.
So where are we going?
We're walking along the cliff edge for around 40 minutes. And Sathar's just going to take off.
As in running?
No, just walking.
Oh, okay.
Just fucking books it.
Along the edge of a cliff, just kick.
You can be near the edge of a cliff without being on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, but I.
It's all or nothing around here.
Ninja
No, that's
vanish.
fair.
So you guys are walking for some time.
Mhm.
Give me perception checks.
Twice.
Oh well, I don't see shit.
18.
2.
That's a really good perception check.
14.
He's trying to make. I'm assuming
22.
that he's the reason why it's 2 is he's trying very hard to stop Ridley from wandering too close to the edge of the cliff.
Just every couple of minutes. No,
Yeah.
too far, Ridley.
Too close.
Ridley, back up.
As you
Get
guys
him one of those backpack leashes.
Rocks everywhere. Good meme.
as you guys are traveling, you would notice pretty much as soon as you arrived at the island that it is very fucking cold here. And I need to look at your perception checks. 22 passes, 18 passes. Everything else fails. So Jack and Malum, you see something with many legs scurrying directly towards you all.
I'm sorry, we see what?
Here, I'll just put a picture of it on the stream for you.
On stream?
Many legs.
I'll also put it in your guys' chat.
Yeah, my
I am
stream
not-
is like 10
I am
minutes
not in said chat.
delayed.
Well, that's good because you don't see it.
Well,
Damn. Yeah, sure.
But I will also add you to that chat.
Malum basically immediately will blurt out, "Too many legs!"
Still don't see anything.
Well, he's just preempting it. You guys see one of these things coming towards you.
Oh God.
Too many goddamn legs.
Feels confident he's hidden from the party, but he's gonna take extra special care to just be gone from sight.
Do they say anything?
Malum yelled too many legs.
Zathar, without looking up, goes, does it have any holes in it?
No?
Oh, that's an alive one. That's a problem.
Ridley pulls on his gloves.
Jack pulls out his gun.
I assume that thing is coming towards us, so I'm gonna pull out my knives. My daggers.
It is in fact coming towards all of you. Give me 1 second.
Malum's gonna open his cloak and a little mechanical owl is gonna fly out.
Is it Arcana or Nature to know what the fuck this thing is?
Nature.
That's actually a really good idea. Hey Ridley, you wanna back ride?
Are you sure about this?
Nine.
A piggyback ride?
No idea.
Yeah, you have no idea what this thing is.
I will have no idea because I've never.
Can I put Ridley on my shoulders?
Sure.
There we go.
Eric does read a lot, but I don't think I would have read about that.
Gentleman has reached that time of the night where Dave has started imbibing alcohol to prepare for the imminent death.
Yeah.
One or more of your peers. That'll be great.
Yeah. Oh no, Jack will be fine. He
Oh,
doesn't
for
have to be
sure.
faster than the thing. He just has to not be seen by it and let it be occupied by you fucks.
I mean-
Exactly.
Zathar will live.
No, Sathar will reincarnate. There's a difference.
I'll still be alive eventually.
In time.
And space. Ooh.
If I could turn back time.
No. No.
Alrighty. Stand by. This is going to take me 1 second because I have to add Zeos to it.
Oh.
That will now be stuck in my head for a very long time.
You're welcome.
You guys have a couple minutes before this thing gets to you if you want to make a plan.
Pop up at the party. Okay, what do you
How
guys
big
think?
is it?
Huge.
Like how huge? Like 3 times my size? 2 times my size?
More than that.
4 times my size?
Probably close to there.
Ah. That's big.
Yeah, that's the downside of switching parties is now you get to be in 2 fights for your life, an equal amount of time.
I love fighting for my life. First it was devils, now it's a fucking giant bug. It's bigger than the other ones.
All right.
Okay.
Zathar's gonna whisper something to Ridley.
Alrighty, you guys have the right map now.
Oh. How high up is this? Is this down?
You guys are standing on like the edge of a bowl. So if you're behind something that is like one of these little elevated spots, if you're on the smoother low spot, you get half cover.
Okay.
Oh god, what is wrong with Sathar's head? Why is it so big?
Huh?
It's just accurate.
Oh, on
Wow.
this.
No, Sathar thinks very highly of himself.
Damn, that was cold.
What?
Alright. Anyways, roll initiative.
Okay. 21.
Hang on, I gotta add y'all to the turn order.
Yes, you're ready.
I am very ready.
22. I am also very ready, apparently.
21.
I've had my fair deal
22.
with giant bugs.
I
I
am
will
not
tell the
ready.
group that we should aim for the eyes.
Ridley is vastly underprepared for the situation.
Ara's going
What did
to
Ridley
ask.
roll?
Just so is Sithar.
Both. Very
Both
unprepared.
Ridley and Sithar are very unprepared.
It's because I'm getting on his back currently.
Yeah, it's because he's getting on my shoulders.
Let's see what this thing rolled for initiative. I think that's a 4.
That's a what?
It is a 4. All right.
So it's also kind of unprepared for us.
Yes. Oh, but Sithar is very unprepared.
Yeah, Sithar and Ridley are very
Yeah,
unprepared.
I'm putting Ridley on my shoulders.
All right. Jack, you see this thing rushing towards you all. And then right as it's coming at you, you just watch as its face slams into the ground and disappears into it.
Oh,
Oh no!
I don't think that was a good sound, was it?
No.
No. No, that was not.
Use my bonus action to attempt to hide. And I
Reasonable.
would like do what?
I would also.
I said reasonable.
And I would like to use my action to do a ready action ranged sneak attack when it shows its head again.
Are you aiming specifically for its head? You're just gonna
No, I'm
shoot it
aiming
if it
for
pops
it.
back up. Okay.
Yeah.
Had to clarify that. Alrighty.
Yeah, no, unless I can see it, I can't get, because I have that thing where I can, like, get a bonus based on not moving and shit. But I can't really apply it to a ready action,
Yeah. Alrighty.
so there's no sense in trying a called shot. So here's the hide. With an 18, that's not terrible, I guess.
It's not.
And, I mean, I rolled less than 10 and got an 18, though. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that works. Zeos, it is your turn. Are you also hiding?
Yeah, I will also do a hide, and I
You should have
can't move my
assassinate by now.
character.
Oh.
I can't move my.
There you go.
There we go. All right, and I'll move over here.
I would have stepped, like, here.
I'll also prepare for it to jump out from anywhere around me.
Alright. Malum?
Please be good. Nope, never mind. All right, 12.
Malum is going to what the hell? Sorry, D&D Beyond is fighting me. Malum is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. And so that just means that the creature has to make a save if they try to attack Malum.
Or they have to attack someone else.
Yeah. Well, that if they fail to save, they have to attack someone else. Like, they can just switch their attack.
Yeah.
So long as they're in range.
Maybe I like the evil-looking bugs, Coffee.
Yeah, he just likes to throw bugs at us, specifically bugs.
We
Well-
haven't caught a bug yet. Well, I guess you can.
Well, I fought lots of bugs.
Alright.
And bug-like.
You just keep killing people.
Ridley and Sithar, give me a dex check as this thing bursts out of the ground underneath you.
Wait, can
And
we
then-
start- can-
And then you two give me your attack actions.
Can we find some Thrycreen? That way we can kill people that are bugs?
Maybe eventually. So you guys, both of you, Sithar and Ridley, managed to get out of the way before this thing bursts out of the ground. Because you feel it rumbling beneath your feet.
Is he still on my shoulders?
I'm assuming so, yes.
Yes. Beautiful.
Which means I technically didn't need the save from him.
You need it so I didn't fall
Wrong
off.
thing.
Yeah.
Alright, and roll me... Oh boy.
I miss.
Alright,
Just a
roll me
little bit.
yours, Zeos.
My hit,
Yes.
I would, 20.
So, Zeos, roll me damage. And sneak
Ooh,
attack damage.
10.
And then Jack, also roll me damage and sneak attack damage.
17
wait.
damage.
I can use steady aim. As long as I don't move, I can. Oh, but I moved. Never mind.
Yep, but give me that attack. Give me that damage, anyways.
already
Yeah.
did.
So that's 5 plus.
What's your sneak attack?
Which is just 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be happy.
Three.
You're gonna be happy you rolled low on that one. This thing bursts out of the ground, and Zeos, you loose an arrow before what feels like a bullet hits you in the shoulder.
Ow.
So Zeos, you're gonna take 8 damage,
Okay.
and then this thing is going
And
to
it's
take the
very
17
cold.
that you
is
dealt
very
it.
cold bullet.
Yes.
Did you shoot me?
Yeah, it turns out that's what happens when you crit fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
you crit failed?
Oh yeah.
And then this,
Oh, you nat one. You did. Ah, I see.
and then this thing
Ow.
is going to try to bite Malum.
I've rolled
What's
two
the
crit
what's the
successes
save,
tonight.
Malum?
The crit fail had to come sometime.
It's a whiz 14.
That is a 3. It does not succeed, and there are no other targets within range. So it ends its turn. Ridley, your turn.
As I'm on Sathar, right? Actually, I should move, right? So I'm on Sathar's shoulders.
Basically.
Also, Malum, you feel like a blistering heat coming off of this thing.
Oh, that's good. I can't wait for that.
I look down at Sathar. I go, what element is this thing?
On fire.
On fire, so I shouldn't shoot it with more fire.
Well,
Probably not the brightest idea.
Like the only element I really have right now. I haven't tried
What
any other elements out.
what about your hammer?
Oh, I do have shatter. I mean my hammer.
Hit it with the hammer.
Yeah, Ridley pulls out his hammer.
Okay, has he kept his hammer on a string?
Yes, it's
Does
still
it-
on.
okay.
And he's gonna throw the hammer at the bug for casting shatter.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna change it back to its original element.
What's the save on Shatter?
As shatter.
Also, damn you, Timmy, for knowing what this is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty, so that's gonna be a.
14.
It did not beat a 14.
Oh baby.
Roll damage.
Why would I use my dung beetle for fighting?
Yeah. So the rule with pets, if I think I've told you guys as well, is as long as you don't use them for anything useful, they are essentially invincible in terms of things I'll throw at you.
I would like to make an argument that Ridley is invincible.
No.
Ridley is indeed like a
I would like
parrot
to
right
make
now.
the argument that Sathar is invincible because we haven't asked him to do anything. That's all been of his own accord, but he's very pet-like.
I mean, both of them can be invincible, but neither of them will be able to help with combat.
Technically, Sathar is nearly invincible. The nearly is the important part.
All right.
19.
Are you pushing it back at all?
Sure.
Or are you centering Shatter on it?
I'm gonna center it.
All right. So you guys watch as Ridley throws his hammer. Is it a wooden hammer?
It has like a wooden like handle, but like it's.
All right. So you toss your hammer, and as it lands on this thing's back, you cast Shattered. You guys just hear an echoing boom as this thing is just launched into the ground. But Ridley,
Shatter
your
AOE.
yes, it is. But I don't think it's. I
Am
think
I
if he
in range?
centers it on this, I don't think you are.
Yeah, no, you're
Okay,
good.
cool.
And then
Just
you
wanted to
you
double
guys
check
watch
that.
as this thing is knocked into the ground as it screeches like horrifically. And then Ridley, your twine and the hammer's handle just burst into flames.
Well, now you have a very heavy paperweight.
Good job, Ridley.
Thanks.
Sathar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right, what's the save?
14.
All right, let's see what this thing rolls.
It's
It
wisdom.
rolled a 14.
Damn it. Okay, well, then it takes.
Half damage, right?
Yep.
So roll damage for that? Oh, you did already. Half of that will round up, so say 9. Or we'll say 10.
Sure. Up to you.
So this thing slams into the ground, and then Sathar casts a spell, and it just starts shaking its head furiously. Jack, it is back to you.
I'm gonna throw the gun in the air. And then just reach my hand out towards it. The gun kind of just locks itself in place as an arc of lightning shoots out from it and hits the fucking bug.
What are you casting?
Witch bolt.
All right, what's the save?
is
Witch
no
Bolt's a
save.
save, right?
No. I rolled a hit, and it does a d12 damage, and it continues to do a d12 damage for up to 10 rounds.
As long as you use your bonus action to activate that.
My action.
Ah, okay.
It requires my action.
Okay. Roll to hit then.
God damn it.
You watch as you throw your gun up and it shoots the lightning out. The shatter goes off and drives it into the dirt, and it shoots harmlessly over its head.
I catch the gun as it falls back down to my hand, and I just look upset.
Are you moving at all?
Oh, no. So, can I use, I wasn't planning on moving.
What's the feat called, or the ability?
It's called Steady Aim. It gives me advantage as long as I don't move. I use the bonus action to aim.
I don't see why it wouldn't apply to spell attacks. So yeah, roll an advantage.
Nice.
Roll me that second one. Yeah. That one will also miss.
It's better, at least.
A
True.
little bit, yeah.
I get +6 to hit. I can't hit the broadside of a barn. I know that because this thing is the size of the broadside of a fucking barn.
We call that improvement. So yeah, same effect happens. Zeus, you're up.
I'm just gonna shoot it again.
All right, roll to hit.
20.
My one
That'll
spell
hit.
slot.
That's a good idea.
Roll damage and sneak attack.
9. 18.
All right, you guys watch as another of Zeus's arrows slams into this thing's like neck area.
It's all
Damn.
neck and legs.
That's fair. It slams into its neck closer to the head.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
one that,
that's
the
true.
part that doesn't have legs.
That's true. You may not be able to hit the broadside of a barn jack, but you've proven you can hit the broadside of an Asimir.
Yeah, you did hit me in the shoulder!
Better than the heart.
Shut up, or the next time I'll put it in your mouth.
Malum,
How
it's,
about you put it in the bug?
Malum, it is your turn.
I may not be your friend, but I'm not your enemy.
Malum is just gonna like dig through his bag. God, where's the grease? Where's the grease?
No,
I
no,
can't
grease.
He's like, ah, shit, I can't find it. He grabs
It's-
another bottle, opens it, and throws it in the air, and a 30-foot cube centered around the monster starts raining. I'm casting Create or Destroy Water, but it is creating water.
So you know that's not rain. That's just a sheet of water, right?
Yeah.
Would you like us to make deck saves now or later to not get swept back over the cliff we just climbed up from?
I'm not gonna make you guys make deck saves for that.
Because that's a lot of water.
I am assuming that you are all smart enough to walk along the cliff without walking next to the cliff.
That's what I was saying.
True.
As the water falls on this thing, Malum, it immediately begins to steam as it touches this thing's carapace.
Yeah.
Doesn't even get wet because of the Leidenfrost effect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mel, we need to have a conversation about how the Leidenfrost effect or the Leidenfrost effect
Yeah,
works.
but the Leidenfrost effect draws an immense amount of energy away from the heating object.
That's
so-
true. You know, big brain. Is this thing noticeably irked?
No,
after getting
because physics
slammed
don't
into the
exist
ground?
in D&D.
Damn it!
Right,
I
but it
can-
is now in a small valley that is full of water.
That is
Well,
true.
That's true.
Not very deep water.
Fuck, I should have waited for my lightning. I
Oh
couldn't
no!
just
I'm
then.
still in that water, asshole.
Well, you touch things and they shock, right?
Malum, this thing hisses. Are you moving at all?
No.
This thing hisses at you all and then burrows again.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Isn't it bringing the water with it?
You can take an opportunity attack when it
Actually,
burrows.
yeah. Would it
Just made
sweep
its
all
own
the water
drain.
in?
Yeah, it's bringing the water with it underground.
Takes a lot, but there's not a lot of water on the ground. Remember how big this thing is, and remember that most of the water hit its back and became steam.
True.
Alright. As a warcaster, I can cast, a spell as my reaction / opportunity attack.
You
Oh,
took.
but you can't cast 2 spells in one turn. Never mind.
Uh,
I will be taking a swing though.
hang on. I
I think you should be able to use it if you have Warcaster.
Yeah, I think you should too. I'm checking right now.
Didn't they add that as an optional addendum for the feat?
Okay, you have practice spells. You can perform the somatic. When a hostile creature's movement provokes an attack of opportunity from you, you can use your reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than making an opportunity attack. The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature. So yeah, there's no rules about you not being able to do it. Because remember, it's the same round, but it's technically not your turn anymore.
Okay. Yeah,
Same
that makes
principle as
sense.
using Hellish Rebuke after you just cast Fireball.
Nah.
PT is one with a light.
So I am going to cast Firebolt at it. If
All right.
this thing would stop.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, sorry, my D&D Beyond keeps fighting me for some goddamn reason.
Is it because you have hardware acceleration turned off?
No, it's because it keeps telling me to subscribe and give them money, and I refuse.
Fair.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Because that is the hand axe. I want to do Chaos Bolt.
Ellie, that is a terrible idea.
I thought you were doing Firebolt.
I don't have Firebolt,
Oh, okay.
but
You
that's
wa-
only 11 to hit.
So between it burrowing rapidly and all the steam that you created when you dropped the water on it, you're not sure whether your attack hit or not,
Cool.
as it burrows back under the ground.
Remember, Malum, there may not be an eye in team, but there are 6 eyes, and fuck it, I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
Alrighty, Ridley, it's your turn.
Really pulls back his hammer.
You can't. It's
Sure,
on
you
fire.
can't.
It burned. The rope burned.
Oh,
Uh,
the rope burned.
The rope, and so did the handle.
Yes. And what was left of your hammer has disappeared down this hole with the creature.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I pass Ridley
Oh.
a rock that I found on the ground and tell him it's magic?
You absolutely can.
In the same way because his hammer just went into the ground's now magic, so he can use the rock.
So, can we see it or is it's underground?
It's underground.
I would like to ready a spell then with this rock.
What are you readying?
Lightning bolt.
Okay.
And it's gonna be turned back into thunder.
Okay. Sathar, what about you?
I'm assuming I can use my bonus action to hand him a rock.
I was just
I'm
gonna
going
let you use a free action to hand him a rock.
Oh, cool. I am either way. I don't need my bonus action. I am going to ready Dissonant Whispers.
Hey, can I only apply one sorcery transmog thing to it?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yep. Jack, what are you doing? Jack?
Steady. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Steady aim and prep another ice bullet.
All right.
I'm calling it an ice bullet. Like it's. Should we explain how my character works to
No.
the viewers? Okay.
And while this thing's still underground and in the intermediary, Sathar's gonna go. Anybody dying? He's gonna say, staring at the ground, just kind of calling out for a health check from everyone.
Besides your friend shooting me in the shoulder, I'm fine.
Look, there's a lot going on right now. Just focus. Are you
Probably.
dying?
No, I'm not bleeding.
All right.
It's a very cold bullet.
It's just very cold. My shoulder is very cold.
Malum, Jack, are you breathing?
Yeah, we good. We good.
Fine.
At the end of at the
Just
at the end
Malum
of
in a
this
steamy
at the end
cloud.
of this turn,
Chill.
at the end of this turn, you guys are out of turn order. Combat's over.
What?
We heard it probably enough. Probably worth more trouble than we were worth food.
All right. Well, while I'm just gonna use my healing hand to restore 5 hit points on myself.
Oh,
I have healing hand.
I
It
don't
just-
doubt it.
It just
I'm
straight
just
up does
curious
5
as to
only. Though.
the outcome of what's going to happen here.
Yeah. Is there wild magic?
Roll me a d20, Zeus.
Oh.
Actually, no, because I've been forgetting. We haven't actually had any wild magic go off from it, and I've been forgetting to do it for the other party. So fuck it. Just you're good. Healing magic is just gonna function as normal from now on.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Did
going to
you
use
see my
that in
stealth roll to
combat.
disappear again.
I was also going to use
I
that
did
in
see your
combat.
stealth roll disappear again.
Can
I
we
have
as
an owl
players
that
call
flies
for a
around when
magic?
you cast it.
Magic.
I will call for it based on how close you guys are or aren't to the soul well.
All right.
We don't get much.
Aren't we like
closer
right
than
next to
that.
the soul well?
Yeah, we're pretty close to the soul well.
You're close, but you're not close enough.
Okay. Sathar goes, all right, time to continue walking. He's going to say, just start walking with Ridley on his shoulders.
Ridley puts the rock away.
All right, you guys travel for about 40 minutes. Maybe like 20 more. And you
Does anybody
guys
notice Jack is gone?
I'm
I
not
don't
looking for
think
Jack.
anybody really
not-
particularly cares.
Yeah.
We didn't. Hold on. I assumed that Jack was with us and we all would have been paying attention as we walked away.
Well, he's being still. You just see every once in a while you just see like a glimpse of Jack as he like crawls from one rock to another on the side of the path that you guys are walking on.
All right, then yeah, we would continue without question where he's at.
You just look over and see Jack scurrying like fucking Gollum to his next rock.
Fuck, I kind of look like Gollum too.
Yeah, you do.
You're saying
While
you
he's
no longer look
well-
like an old woman.
While they're walking, Sathar's going to hand Ridley the necromancy book to read aloud to all of the interested parties.
Yeah, Ridley will start reading it during our third walk.
All right. As you come over the hill, down in the valley below you, you see what remains of a town. The buildings are entirely burned out. The walls are torn down. There are bones in the street, but there are still people walking around the town looking like they're going about their everyday business.
Sathar is going to see the town and kind of stop for a second. He goes, okay, everyone, I was not kidding. Do not look anyone or anything in the eyes. At all. No skeletons, no people, no insects, no rats, no animals of any kind. Don't look at each other, look down.
Not even at each other?
Do not look, just avoid looking up at all.
So look at the floor, not I can't look up either.
Look
the sky?
look down. Do not, if somebody gets in your way, wait for them to move. Do not look up. Try not to address people. Less of a rule, just people tend to have a habit to want to look people in the eyes. Don't talk to people, just keep walking forward. Just follow me.
Right.
Orion, I'm sending you a message real quick.
What are we here for again?
He hasn't told us. At least he hasn't told me. Or the part
Yeah,
when we
because
were
nobody's gonna tell you shit. We don't trust you yet, homie. Like, no
That's
offense
fair.
and nothing personal, player to player, but we're the villains for a fucking reason. We don't trust nobody.
You don't trust each other.
Although
No.
he did do buku fucking damage to that Remorez.
I did fuck that thing up.
I thought that's what that was.
I don't know
They
what
look-
that is.
I've used those. I've used those
I have
against.
never gotten to use one until right now, and I have wanted to since I started DMing, and I can just say it went exactly how I wanted it to.
In a hole filled with water.
Yes.
True.
Alrighty. So you guys are on the edge of this town.
Technically steam, because it would turn it all to steam.
Sathar is gonna start walking through, and he's gonna take for this part. He's gonna take Ridley off of his shoulders and put him in front of him, and just make sure that his head is pointed down.
Ridley's still reading the book.
Oh, that works perfectly. He's still gonna take him off of his shoulders. He's just not going to.
You're just gonna
Force
make
him,
sure
yeah.
he's looking.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking through the town, kind of nonchalantly, nobody stops you at the burned out gate. The guards just, well, you can see their boots, but they just they don't make any attempts to stop you. And then as you are walking through town, Sathar, you're looking down at Ridley and you see a pair of boots walk up in front of him and just stop and just start standing there.
Sathar is going to stop and hold Ridley in place and just continue looking down, and just he's gonna rest his hand on the top of Ridley's head, not forcing him, just in case he has the urge to look, to try to stop him.
As
Sathar is just gonna say quietly, "Keep reading the book. Don't look up."
are any of the rest of you looking up?
Nope.
Would Jack look up?
Nope.
Would Zeos
Said or
look up?
better.
He's very tempted, but he will not.
So after you guys stand here waiting for this thing to move for probably 15 minutes, and then as quickly as it walked up, it pivots on its heels and walks off in a different direction, and you guys begin to move again.
Thar, why the fuck are we here? What the fuck is going on here?
I need to have a conversation with somebody, and this is not unfortunate. This is the easiest way.
Then why did we all come?
Because it is more dangerous along the coast than it is in this town. Trust me. As long as you follow those simple rules, you will be safe.
8 simple rules for dating your teenage daughter?
What?
I don't.
It's the name of a TV show from forever ago.
What?
I don't like the use of the
only
word
adds to the
your.
confusion.
I don't like the use of the word your in that title.
That's how you end up with a brother cousin.
Oh my god.
As you guys are standing here, starting with
Nobody gets
Rid,
to date my teenage daughter. I have one rule: don't.
starting with Ridley, and then actually starting probably with Sathar, and then Ridley, and then slowly getting picked up by Zeos and Jack, and getting picked up last by Malum, you start hearing a very high-pitched whine that slowly begins to get louder and louder until it sounds like everybody in this town is screaming around you. In unison, not discordant. It is one unified, almost harmonized scream.
Can I make my ears go away?
No.
Malum's
Worth
gonna
a
start
shot.
tinkering and make a couple of earplugs and put them in.
You put the earplugs in and they do not help.
You motherfucker. And we got
In our
4 of those a
head.
day.
Sathar is gonna take a hard left.
As you guys are following Sathar, this high-pitched screaming reaches a crescendo and then just as suddenly stops, and you hear people walking around the town again.
Thar, what happened here?
An old friend from Cali. That's what happened here.
Elaborate. It
He's the
seems we have a
necromancer?
bit of a walk. A history lesson, I think, would do the group, wonders for morale.
There.
Hang on, Jackson. I'm sending you a message.
Okay.
To help you out. There you go.
There was a rumor that floated around after Chaos was attacked that one of our incredibly powerful necromancers decided to travel to this island and try to create a soul gem. Well, he succeeded, but not perfectly, being its first time. Everyone here was part of the original sacrifice. You don't look up because the ritual is still going on, technically. It will drag you in, and it will not let you leave.
You really have a soul, anyways.
I can look around. I'd rather not.
Just in solidarity? Thanks, bro. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. I appreciate your
You're welcome.
emotional support. I've always wanted an emotional support cat.
You know what, Malum? Second thought, it's probably safe for you two.
Okay, cool.
You look up, Malum.
No.
As you guys move further through this town and presumably closer to your destination, the streets become more and more packed. And as you're walking, looking down, you realize that everybody's feet are facing towards where you're going. As you head into this denser and denser, throng of a crowd. And then people reach out and just start, brushing you with their fingers as you guys walk.
Anybody want to start giving handshakes?
Hey,
They
if you
won't
wanna
know the
do something
difference.
with your hand, I got something else you can do. Put it over your fucking mouth and shut up.
Oh, where I thought you were
Jack's
going with that,
angry.
Jack.
Not where I thought that was going.
That's not where I
Yeah.
thought that was going either.
But I like where it
I
went.
was very happy
Wasn't
the
where that
direction
was going,
changed.
but I decided to change it just for. the
I
sake of,
almost like it better because it defied my expectation of the situation.
All right, we're almost here.
I could tell by the amount of touchy-feely people are getting.
As
Very
you
emotional.
as you guys approach the cobblestones get denser and denser until there's just a large black granite slab in front of you, and as you step across it, you realize that there's no more people around you. Sathar, you would know that at this point it is safe to look up.
Sathar is going to stretch his back and look around. And then go, yeah, you guys can look up. Actually, I promise your souls won't get ripped out and used as energy. Probably.
So as you guys, I'm assuming you're all looking up.
Most definitely is not.
I will.
Zeos, Jack, either you looking up?
Jack isn't 100%
Yeah.
sure he has a soul anymore.
That doesn't answer my question.
I said, yeah.
Oh,
Jack isn't a.
all I heard was Jack isn't 100% sure. I didn't hear the
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
I
All right.
heard the soul part as well.
So Zeos, Ridley, and Jack, when you look up, you realize that you are in a graveyard full of mausoleums. And as you turn around, and are any of you guys looking behind you to see what the fuck was going on? You guys, Jack, as you turn and look back, you see that there are hundreds of people standing in place, just staring off into the distance. And as you start to hear that low whine again, you watch as one of them just bursts and then flies off, and then you just watch a burst of light fly into the graveyard after you as the screams crescendo and then come to a halt.
Oh, that's.
My friend is
That
lead.
person explodes. Spare the dying.
No. It looks like they're like being converted from a ghost into just a pure soul and ripped away.
Oh, gotcha. So it's not a physical person who just exploded and died. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
My friend is a wee bit squeamish. Be respectful.
Squeamish, you
Squeamish
say?
of what?
Well, disrespect. Living people. Cake, actually. He's not a big fan of cake.
Oh.
I make
It
myself
smells like-
look like
I forgot to bring
Ted.
any.
Ted wasn't alive.
You met Ted?
Yeah, he shot him.
I killed Ted.
Oh yeah, of course.
Uh,
I remember.
fun fact about that also, Ted's not dead.
We learned that with your Inquisitor.
Yeah.
What has Ted been up to?
I don't know. He came, he quote unquote helped and then disappeared.
I was like Ted.
Yeah, that sounds like Ted. Okay, it's this mausoleum. Sathar is gonna say, pointed at one and go, no, that mausoleum, and point to the one furthest down the road. He goes, think? Hold on. He's gonna say, and he's gonna hold out his hand to form like two L's, and then look around again for a second, and go, nope, definitely that one, and point down the road.
Hey guys, Lenith requested that the hydrate also apply to all of you, so if you have water, drink some.
I have monster.
That's not
I have
water.
Irish cream.
The
All I have
closest
is
thing
liquid. Also, if you weren't aware, that's Kate, Steven.
the closest thing I have
just
on
call
hand
everyone
is
by
red
their-
wine vinegar from a salad.
Drink it.
All right.
Wait, turn your camera on, then drink it. I'll give you inspiration. I just want to see it happen.
Bet.
I mean drink.
There wasn't much in there.
There wasn't,
Nope.
but I accept that he met the challenge.
Unfortunately, he already got
camera's so high
inspiration
up.
for this session by being there last Thursday.
Yeah, he did. He can't have more inspiration. But if he chooses not to use his inspiration this session, I'll let it carry on to when he decides to use it.
Beautiful.
Your camera's very high up.
It is. It's a standing desk, and it's on my fourth monitor right now.
Oh.
So
Okay, you Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, you should have
I
seen
know.
how he used to hold up his fourth monitor.
look, it only fell on me like 4 times. Okay.
Nothing was better than during stream when Jackson goes, "Help me," and I go downstairs and he's holding up all 4 monitors, trying to keep them from falling on each other and destroying everything. And he just looks over at me and he
Did you
goes,
finally get
"The
real
box
names for
fell."
those, Jacko?
He got him for Christmas.
Yeah,
Okay, it's about fucking time, boyo.
I know. I know.
Anyways, Sathar, how goes your trying to find the right mausoleum?
He is convinced it's the one down the way. The very last one, the nicer looking one.
Which mausoleum did it look like that spirit went to?
It looks like it went to the one that Sathar's heading towards.
Okay.
In fact, I would wager in a bargain that most of his knowledge of which one it was him watching the spirit fly through the air and desperately trying to see which one it went into.
Okay.
All right, so you guys head forward, and you find yourselves standing in front of this large, ash and vine-covered mausoleum. And on the door of this mausoleum is the original symbol of the Kali noble family.
Sathar is going to turn around and go, "I am serious. Be respectful."
I have the utmost respect for all the people I interact with until they're dead.
Malum, you can look up.
Are you sure? Hey, Jacko, you still alive?
I'm good, boyo, but I'm not sure if I have a soul.
Ridley's looking around.
Don't worry, Malum. I've been looking around.
I tap Malum on the shoulder. You're good.
Cool. Malum will look up now. Oh, hey, look at that. Nice graveyard. I mean, not really.
Sathar is going to knock twice on the mausoleum.
Any graveyard you're not currently entombed in is a nice graveyard, Malum.
Even some that you are. I have several very nice crypts dedicated myself around this world.
Zathar, shut up.
From the gun you hear, Jack, I bet they weren't that nice. Sathar doesn't.
Say out loud, they probably weren't.
Sathar doesn't know how to decorate.
No, that's why he has
Have
people.
you seen what
He
he
has-
wears? I'm
Hey.
saying all of this out loud, by the way. I don't know if they can hear the gun or not.
They can't. Well, he does dress himself.
Exactly. The boy needs a role model.
Perhaps the professor.
That's why I don't listen to him when I pick my clothes.
Yeah, but, well, I suppose out of date is better than...
This
never
was
in
stylish before
fashion.
all of you existed. And I'll have you know, this is the height of fashion on the 7th ring. Okay?
I find this funny how he's saying this while wearing sweatpants and a button-up shirt.
Yeah, how else do you prepare for meetings during the day?
I mean, at least you bothered to put on pants.
Yeah.
I mean, me being buck-ass naked on camera would be a little weird for a D&D stream.
Well, no. Like, I usually wear short... Like, I'm currently wearing
You'd
shorts.
also be out of the D&D stream.
That's how I get out of this stream. Okay.
Not you. You don't ever turn your camera on.
Hang on.
No. Anyways, you knock and nothing happens.
Maybe he's
just-
dead.
He's gonna chuckle to himself and then knock again.
I look at Malum. I don't think you understand how true that statement likely is based on everything we've just experienced and what we just found out. Perhaps you should stop speaking.
As these doors after Sithar's second knock, just slowly open, and you feel the wind rushing past you into this mausoleum as they open.
I put on my plague doctor mask that I stole from Grissif.
Okay.
Damn, true. Mellum's got one. Well, Mellum has one that's just his. He'll put
I
that
mean,
on
this
too.
one's mine too. In fact, it doesn't even exist. It's just part of my. It just.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. It just forms out of your face.
It like venoms itself out of my clothing. Yes.
Sathar's going to step in.
All right. As you guys step inside, you find yourself in a small mausoleum with a door with another like trap door on the back leading down, and a trap door on the side.
Well, you've said the word trap a lot, so I'm gonna check for traps.
Roll perception, investigation, whichever one you want, really.
I can't see anything.
Oh, right,
Oh, wait, there we go.
Bottom
Bottom
left.
left.
bottom left.
Got it.
Damn, I got too many windows.
Is it dark in here?
It is dark in here.
Ridley's just gonna form a flame in his hand.
As you form a flame in your hand, Ridley, it's almost like the mausoleum reacts to you, and the torches on the wall burst into blue flame.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but it was kind of dark in here.
Hey, Ridley, which way do you want to go?
To the left. Is there not a specific way? Are we just wandering around until we find this person?
Just try. I think this is a good learning experience for you.
Ridley, before
let's
you
go
take
left.
that learning experience, are you familiar with the Dwarven rule?
No.
Monsters
I'm familiar
left,
with the dwarves.
treasure right.
Oh, so we go right.
I don't think that was an actual dwarven rule.
So to the left then.
I also can't control my character again.
Oh shit, hang on.
Malum's gonna get us all murdered to death.
Alright. Are you guys trying to open the trapdoors?
Cautiously.
You didn't find any traps, by the way, Jack.
Okay.
Hey,
Can I see? Can I see through this?
They are trapdoors.
It's just a door.
They are trapdoors.
there are
As
doors
in
on
it
the
goes
ground.
down.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is it locked?
Not in any way you can see, but you also can't see a handle on it.
Is there any way to grip it? To grab it?
Can I go over to the left one and just like touch it?
Ridley, when you touch it, a series of runes is revealed on it, and it opens up, showing a pathway leading down.
Good job, Ridley.
To the left.
What happens if I touch the other one?
Nothing.
He's gonna. I was gonna say Stathar's gonna quietly try to grab his hand to stop him from touching things unnecessarily in here. He's gonna go. I would highly, highly recommend not touching things.
The child just did before I did.
Let the boy
Yes.
do it.
As
Let Ridley touch things.
As you
Just
guys head
careful.
down this trapdoor, you find yourself at the entrance to a short tunnel that the walls are lined with what appears to be volcanic obsidian, with occasional sconces on the walls with torches that are also flickering with a ghostly blue light. And then the floors themselves appear to be made out of what Sathar would know it looks like when you turn bone into china and then into floors.
Feels just like home.
So while we're walking in Thieves' Cant, I will say to Zeos, So I want you to understand. It seems this group uses the child kind of like we used to use an old gnome, that I knew.
Yeah, it seems like they used him. I can't tell if they're trying to teach him or trying to get him killed.
It seems a bit of both, but as long as he's in front, that means the fireball isn't going to go off on us.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Ridley, are you up front?
Sure.
I'll be following behind him.
I'm following behind Sithar. Would you like me to check this door as well?
Sure, why not? What do you think, Ridley? Check for traps?
Yeah. That would be nice.
It's a 20.
You can't find any traps.
I really wish that your walls
I can.
lined up like good.
You can press Alt and click on your character. You can hold. You can center him where you want him.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, thank God.
got you.
I assume there was nothing at the end of that other hall.
I didn't. They didn't let. He didn't let me
Okay.
touch the door.
It was like an intersection.
I think he's talking about.
Oh,
here.
this.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there.
I mean, Zeus, if you want to.
I can touch. I can identify. I can identify if there's magic.
Alright, go touch the door.
Cast identify on the door.
All right. It takes you 1 minute. This door is made of stone, but it is not magical.
Not magical. Doesn't appear to have any spells or anything on it.
Go for it. I trust you. At least for now.
Slowly open the door.
And thieves can't. There you go, wee little man. Touch the things. Go out in front. Be the gnome.
All right. The door opens, revealing this room to you.
Here around, I guess.
So, notably, all of these rooms are empty. And I mean empty, like, spotless. Like, nobody has been down here since this bitch was built. Have a
But
good
not
night,
even-
coffee.
no, like, is it even dusty? No dust or anything?
Nothing.
Just like it's like freshly built, nothing on it. Period.
Mhm. In fact, the only thing that you guys can see is your kind of like ashy footprints from walking in.
I feel bad. Should have wiped her feet.
Can I
Mom's gonna
peer through
press
this
digitation.
archway?
Everyone's feet clean.
Yes, you can. Un momento.
Mom's cleaning everyone's feet.
All right. As you head forward, there's kind of like you're just getting this general sense of unease from the gun, Jack.
Okay. Mentally. So, fucking the meme channel, Jesus Christ.
Great
Sorry.
memes.
I'm sorry. I just saw the picture of Jack.
You just saw the GIF.
Yes. What the fuck? I mentally to the gun. Okay, what's the play?
Maybe you should ask the Thar.
I look at Sithar very intently. All right, you brought us this far. You don't seem to know where the fuck you're going or what you're doing. What's the play here? Because you're about to get us all killed.
We won't die. Probably. Hey.
From
Ridley,
the gun
where do you
you
wanna
from
go?
the gun you
Never
hear.
meet 'em after midnight.
Well, I'm not gonna die, and Sithar probably won't die. The kid might live too, but the rest of you, you're plant food.
Plant food.
Let's continue north.
Hey, invaders! Thanks for the follow.
He's gonna put a hand on Jack and say, "Hold on one second. Hey Mal, will you keep an eye on Ridley for a second?"
Yeah. Ridley, you want to hang out here?
Yeah, let's open that door. And Ridley walks over to the door.
I'll go.
Okay.
You pop the door open and find a very small, empty room.
Called a closet by most.
It'd be a closet if there was anything in it. Instead, it's just a small, empty room. It reminds you of the timeout room that your father would put you in when you were in trouble.
So the fucking closet. Is Ridley secretly like Harry Potter?
I wouldn't even know if you
Well-
could say he's secretly Harry Potter.
You know what?
Yes.
That's super fair.
I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
It's a pretty fair comparison.
Sathara's gonna lean in and whisper to Jack. Okay, so old friend of mine is a lich. As
I
long as
figured that.
yes, I as long as everyone is respectful, we should be able to make it out of here. I simply need to have a conversation with him.
Yes, but first we need to get to him, and there's something here that isn't right. Beyond
Yes.
your undead friend.
More than likely, it is what is currently being created here. Just we should be okay. Worst comes to worst, I think I have a way out of it.
No. We have a way out of it, not I.
We have a way out of it, yes. I have a solution for the problem when it presents itself that will save all of us.
Zathar, are you lying?
No, he wholeheartedly believes it.
I feel like he's lying to me, though, is the problem.
He wholeheartedly believes it.
With how we had to get in here, pardon my intrusion. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like you don't believe that.
I feel like you just snuck into the conversation. Pardon my intrusion. Excuse me.
Don't mind
I
me.
mean, for an assassin, I would buy that he was listening the entire time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, well, of course I'm
That's the kind
listening.
of shit Jack does. Why do you think he just pops in on conversations?
Malum is just gonna push.
I'm
Ridley
always
into
listening.
the closet. Go on.
Push Ridley.
Into the closet with you.
Ah!
I aim the
And then
gun
shut
at
the door.
Malum. It's not playtime, boy.
I'm keeping him safe. I'm doing what I was told.
Look,
Hey, Ridley.
as long as we know where Ridley is, we'll be fine.
Hey, Ridley.
Yeah.
As the door closes, the floor begins to glow. Are you doing anything?
I push on the door hard.
Fighting strength check.
Give me a dex save.
Second, I need to get my story straight.
Give me a second.
Give me a second. I need to get my story straight.
No, it's in his
Friends
head.
are in the closet. They might
Ridley,
be going away.
there is a flash of purple light, and you find yourself somewhere else.
Oh, Ridley's gone.
And that is where we will end the session.
Oh,
As long as we know where Ridley's at. Ridley.
Fucking yeets out of existence.
Malum's gonna get slapped.
No, Malum's gonna get shot in the face multiple times.
Probably.
Sadar, as long as we know where Ridley is, everything will be
I
fine.
just got told that boy was the way for us to be okay here. And
He is
Malum
now-
fucked around and he's gonna find out.
The fucking around part is done. The,
The
finding
finding out part will,
We-
happen
will be
next
next
week
time.
when he gets shot in the face multiple times. Jackson, don't let me forget to shoot Malum in the face multiple times.
Alright. Did y'all have fun this session?
Possible outcome.
honestly, when I said it and and you said I shut the door, I was like, he's gonna vanish.
He's
Oh,
going.
yeah,
He's
no,
going.
I had that in my
Yeah.
head. Too.
That's like so
That's
Sathar
like
is
Weird House 101. Don't close
Sathar
someone
has
alone in a
played
room.
Sathar has played a lot of fucking games with me. Like a lot of fucking D&D, and he knows there is nothing more I love than teleportation traps.
Fucking, you do shit very similarly to how I do it, Steven, because that's 100% what I would have did.
Like, that's why when you said, "Oh, it's a closet," I was like, "Yes, a closet." Not a teleportation room. Right at the entrance. No, that doesn't make sense. Definitely not ending session because I need to populate this dungeon or anything.
Definitely not. You would
This
never do
dungeon
that.
seems eerily empty, and I have no idea why.
Well, no, the dungeon's gonna stay eerily empty, but I gotta put monsters in it.
There's a resource, remind me to share it with you when you're ready for it, that can help you do that, like, in a flash on the fly if you need to at any point in the future.
Donjon works pretty well for that already.
That's what I use. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
Donjon by Path Guy. Yeah.
yeah,
No
Donjon's
resource
fantastic.
Sharing required.
Alrighty. Did everybody have fun? Everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had. Good night, Ellie. Yeah, I think
Ellie,
it's.
I would have had more fun if you would have let me shoot Malum in the face multiple times.
Well, you know, we can't always get what we want.
But if we try
Always get
sometimes-
what we want.
I'm just hoping the party goes around a corner so
If
that
we
Mal
try
can investigate and also get teleported away.
Dang it!
I don't.
Ah,
I feel like when we come back, we're gonna all realize that Ridley is no longer yelling at the door or pushing on it.
Well, he specifically didn't say he was yelling, so
Well, he did yell when he went across, didn't he?
He did let out like a yell when he got pushed into it.
Yeah, and then he pushed on the door from the other side, then poofed.
Yeah. So the door is no longer being pushed against. I feel like someone, namely me, would realize that there is no longer.
No, I'm
Malum
pretty
is no
sure.
longer
I'm pretty
pushing
sure
against-
you'll realize when Malum opens the door to get Ridley out, he's no longer in the fucking room.
I feel like
Right.
I'd also notice the fact that Malum no longer has to push against the door.
True.
because Malum's just leaning on the door.
Yeah.
You guys- I think you guys will notice
And there's no,
when,
like,
Sithar's
nothing's
actively
being-
killing everyone else.
Fair. Push.
wait, I'm what?
I said everyone will notice when Sethar is actively killing everyone.
Him and
How about
Jack are
no,
of the same
Sutoku?
mind on this one.
They said push Zeos into the room.
How about no?
I support that.
How
See,
about no?
the really funny thing, and we might not get into it with this group, because I've done it to a couple other groups that I've run to level 20 from like level 5, is I start out with teleportation traps until I get them convinced that every tiny room is a teleportation trap that'll send them elsewhere in the dungeon. And then at a certain level, I just start replacing them with disintegration traps. So that the party member goes into the room, closes the door, they open up, they're like, oh, they're gone! And I literally TPK'd a party that way.
Nah.
Because they're like, oh, the teleporter must have worked. They're no longer here. And then the next one got in and closed the door and disintegrated. Checking for traps is important, kids.
Hey, why do you think
Why I
I'm
wanted to
not
identify.
doing my job?
You identified the wrong door.
I can still identify. I have 2 more spells.
True, but it's a ritual. Takes a minute.
Can still do it.
Eh.
When you do it as a ritual, I thought it didn't take a spell slot.
Yeah, when you cast it as a ritual, it doesn't
Yeah.
do a
Oh.
spell slot.
Then never mind. I still have all my spell slots.
If you use the spell slot, it's instant.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you to our players. We have Sathar, played by.
The Mighty Ryan, nice to be here.
We have Ridley, played by.
It's me, Juskar.
We have Zeos, played by.
Minoru, hello.
We have Professor Malum, played by.
Actually, formerly known as Professor Malum, now known as that one dead guy, played by
That one
Isaac.
guy with 50 shots in his face.
I'm gonna riddle you for full of bullets. I'm an atheist. Fire at will. And then Moriarty, played by.
Dave, what's up? The guy who's gonna put lots of holes in Malcolm's face at the beginning of next session.
Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. I hope everybody had fun. If you want to learn more about D&D, I do DM like Q&A, answer questions, talk about monster streams on Thursdays at 3 o'clock CST, which is 4 Eastern and 1 o'clock Pacific. And then also,
Black Mountain.
yeah, I guess we'll toss in the one time zone I didn't mention. And then also
Yeah, that one's
Friday,
important, guys. Cool
Fri-
people live in that time zone.
I'll have more information about this Thursday, but Friday I am playing Gang Beast with a bunch of people
True.
Yeah.
Be there
because
or
I
be
got
square.
I got invited to play Gang Beast, so it's time to show off my climbing prowess and not die.
Right. I can't wait for it to be
Hey,
me and
you wanna
PT
show
climbing the
off
walls
climbing?
while everyone else fights to the death in the,
Well,
in the
I'm-
center.
Probably screaming because I'm getting grabbed by a tentacle.
If it's
shark.
anything like last time, they're gonna actively prevent us from climbing.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's true.
You want to show off your climbing prowess? Race me in Human Fall Flat.
What was that one horrible game we played, Dave, where we could truly show off our climbing prowess and it's a bunch of fucking guys in Speedos?
Oh, Mount Your Friends.
That game
Yeah, that's the
is
one.
atrocious.
It is.
But amazing.
And I was surprisingly good at it for some reason.
Well, you're good
we
on
also
climbing
have
on
that.
top of other dudes.
I'm
I was gonna
ace!
say, do you have a lot of practice mounting your friends?
The only thing I like to mount is a 240.
Hmm.
It's a mounted machine gun. Fuck you guys. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Catch us Thursday at 3 o'clock CST for that DM stream. If you have questions for that, you should definitely join the Discord because I have a place where you can put all your questions. So I will answer them. I'm gonna answer the
not-
Discord questions first on Thursday. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, make your character not curious about tiny rooms and closing yourself in them with PT as DM.
Oh please. You think I'm not gonna
Also,
change
PG,
things?
Are you looking for somebody to do shenanigans with you on Thursday? Because I'll be available.
I'll talk to you about that after stream.
Cool.
And then everybody else, thank you for coming. Until we see you again, I'm gonna toss you guys over to Hunty, who's raiding right now.
Yeah, he's raiding right now.
He's raiding in WoW, not raiding another person.
Oh,
Good.
okay. That makes more sense now.
But anyways, guys, until we see you next time, stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.